Level 1. The Blood Clot. You are born with a clot of blood clenched in your fist. Dark. Hard. The size of a knuckle bone. The women in the tent fall silent. The men read it as an omen. On the Mongolian steppe in 1162, omens matter more than prayers. Your father is a minor chieftain with a small camp and too many enemies. Your mother was taken from another man on his own wedding day, pulled from a cart on horseback before they could reach their new home. This is the world you are born into. Not a palace, not a kingdom, a dirt floor and freezing wind. A world where everything is seized, never given. You are named Temujin. The steppe does not forgive weakness. Level 2. The Orphan. You are 9. The smell reaches you before anyone speaks. Bitter almonds in the meat. A Tatar's poison. Your father dies on the road home. You ride back to camp with a body lashed to a horse and no army at your back. The elders make their calculation fast. A widow with young children is a weight, not an asset. They take the horses. They take the cattle. They take the clan. They leave you on frozen ground with a felt tent and 6 mouths to feed. Your mother digs roots with bare hands through snow. You eat rats, you eat bark. The steppe teaches you one lesson this winter. Loyalty is a transaction. Survival is the only currency that cannot be borrowed. Level 3. The First Kill. You are 12. A half-brother steals food from the family's catch. Not much, a fish. But out here, that fish is the line between eating and not. You don't shout. You don't warn him twice. You pick up your bow and end it. Clean. Final. Your mother weeps for days. She tells you that you killed your own blood, that you are becoming something she doesn't recognize. You say nothing. The argument has already been made by the hunger and the cold and the elders who rode away with everything your father owned. There is no room for sentiment when winter lasts 9 months. You are 12 years old. The steppe has already finished your education. Hesitation is death. You will not hesitate again. Level 4. The Cage. You are 15. A rival clan takes you prisoner and locks a wooden kang around your neck. A plank with a hole cut through its center. It pins your head forward and down. You cannot sleep. You cannot eat without someone placing food in your mouth. They walk you through camp like a broken animal. You say nothing. You study everything. Every face. Every gap in the guard rotations. One night, you act. You slam the plank into a guard's skull and disappear into the dark. A man hides you in a cart packed with raw wool. He risks his life for a boy he barely knows. You remember it. That instinct, to honor loyalty and annihilate betrayal, will one day reorder civilization. Level 5. The Alliance. You are 20. Your wife is taken in a night raid. The Merkits want revenge for an old wound that has nothing to do with her. She is pulled from a cart and carried into the dark. You are left standing in the road. You call it a debt. You ride to your sworn brother, then to your father's old ally, a powerful chieftain of the north. You offer neither submission. You offer partnership and a share of what's coming. 3 armies descend on the Merkit camp before dawn. Total. Absolute. Your wife walks out of the wreckage. The camp becomes ash. This is when you understand something foundational. Alone, you are a dead man's orphan. United, you are something the steppe has not yet found a name for. Level 6. The Betrayal. You are 32. Your sworn brother is raising an army against you. The same man who rode beside you into the Merkit camp 12 years ago. Decades of shared fire, shared hunts, shared blood, dissolved. He has been whispering to the powerful northern chieftain, telling him you are rising too fast, that you need to be stopped before stopping you becomes impossible. You find out before the blade falls. The battle lasts 3 days. Men you grew up with fight on both sides. When the last arrow lands, the field is quiet in a way that feels wrong. He escapes into the steppe, for now. Level 7. The Name. You are 44. Every clan on the Mongolian steppe kneels in one valley at one time. 200,000 people press their foreheads to the earth simultaneously. They raise a white banner 9 times into the sky and give you a title no single man has ever held before. Genghis Khan, Universal Ruler. The shamans say the sky god chose you. You know the real story. You were chosen by every winter your mother survived on bark, by every man who bet against you and lost, by every scar your body carries. The same year, your sworn brother's own men deliver him to you in chains. You offer him a place at your side. He refuses. He says the sky cannot hold two sons. He asks for a noble death, no blood spilled on the ground. You grant it. The wind cuts across the valley like a blade. You look at the horizon. No satisfaction, only distance. The step ends somewhere out there. You have already decided where you are going next. Level 8. The Great Law. You are still 44. Before the army's march, you build something no conqueror has ever built first. Law. Written law. On a step where the only previous law was whoever hit hardest. Promotion by merit, not by blood. No looting until a battle is fully won. Complete religious tolerance in conquered lands. A decimal military structure. A mounted courier network faster than any communication system on Earth. Betrayal punished by death, without exception. These are not suggestions. They are engineering. Generals who fail through treachery are executed. Generals who fail through bad luck are retrained and sent back into the field. You are not building a horde. You are building a precision instrument, the most lethal one ever assembled, and you are about to aim it at the rest of the world. Level 9. The wall means nothing. You are 50. The Jin dynasty has ruled northern China from behind the longest wall ever constructed. Hundreds of thousands of soldiers, 1,000 years of accumulated stone and strategy, and one fatal assumption, that a wall makes a civilization untouchable. Their emperor sends an envoy to demand tribute. You look at the envoy, then you look at the map. Your cavalry sweeps around the wall's edges. Your gold arrives inside Jin garrisons before your arrows do. The wall falls, not because you destroyed it, but because you made it irrelevant. City after city opens its gates or burns. The Jin emperor abandons his capital on foot. You sit in the empty throne room and feel nothing but the pull of the next direction. There is still so much further to go. Level 10. The Reckoning. You are 55, a merchant convoy of 450 men, every one traveling under your banner and your protection, is massacred at a western border by a governor who wanted their goods. You send 3 ambassadors to the Shah, demanding justice. He executes one. He shaves the beards of the other 2 as deliberate humiliation and sends them home. You go completely still. Officers outside your tent report total silence for several minutes. Then you walk out alone, climb a nearby hill, and kneel in the dirt. You stay there for 3 days. This is not grief. It is calculation at a scale that requires complete silence. When you walk back down, every decision is already made. The Khwarezmian Empire has stood for 4 centuries. In your mind, it is already ash. Level 11. The Flood. You are 56. 4 armies move in 4 directions simultaneously. Cities that open their gates are absorbed. Cities that resist are not simply defeated, they are erased. Your engineers divert an entire river to wash away one city's ruins, so completely there is no foundation left to rebuild on. The Shah dies alone on a small island in the Caspian Sea, abandoned by every man who swore his life to protect him. Libraries burn. Irrigation systems built across centuries collapse in days. Entire populations scatter into the desert and keep walking. Historians will argue for centuries about what happens here. They will not agree on the numbers, but they will agree on this. Nothing in human history has ever moved this fast, this far, this completely. Level 12. The Last Campaign. You are 63. A kingdom to the southwest has defied you before. The first time, you allowed it. The second time, you arrive at their border with the full weight of the empire. The campaign grinds through months of cold mountain terrain. Your body is not what it was. Your generals watch you the way men watch a fire running low on fuel. You do not acknowledge it. You push forward through winter, through fever, through every signal your body sends that it is running out of time. You did not need to be well to win, you only ever needed to outlast them. Level 13. The Open Sky. You are 65. A hunt in the mountains. Your horse stumbles, and the ground comes up hard. The fever arrives that night and does not leave. Shamans burn incense. Your generals wait outside the tent. You have conquered more territory than any human being in the entire recorded history of this planet. From the Pacific coast to the edge of Europe, from Siberia to the gates of India, a fifth of the Earth's landmass. One law, one name. You close your eyes in the mountains of Gansu in the summer of 1227. No grave marker, no monument. You ordered it yourself. Horses driven across the site until every trace is gone. The men who carried you were killed to protect the location. You came from nothing. You returned to nothing. And now, you are history.